Bowling lanes in Silver City, New Mexico in 1873? Really? I felt it is necessary to expound upon this from my previous video. Historians, authors, and local enthusiasts of Billy the Kid may have overlooked this advertisement entirely. Do drop in at McGary and Dyer's and try your hand at 10 pins. Black Brothers have just put in a new alley for them and dressed down the old one. These are the finest alleys in the territory. Are we talking about a bowling alley? First of all, yes, I'm exactly referring to a bowling alley. Not just one advertisement, but in every single edition of the Mining Life newspaper, from first production in May of 1873 through the last of 1875.
10 pins McGary and Dyer on Main Street. Gentlemen will find good alleys and new balls and pins and a boy to set pins that can fix them to suit without retouching. Come in and enjoy the sport, warranted to benefit the invalid as well as strengthen the muscles of ye hardy miner. In addition, we have a first-class bar that is always supplied with the best of brandies, whiskeys, wines, and cigars. And over the whole institution presides as a mixist, one who knows how to do it. Come in, boys. You can get anything from first principles to stone fenny.
McGary and Dyer were saloon proprietors in Silver City, New Mexico territory during the 1870s. They ran a well-known establishment on Main Street called the New Orleans Club, which offered a variety of entertainment options, including a 10-pin alley and a lively dance hall that attracted patrons every night of the week. The saloon also featured pot games and side bets, and private rooms contributing to its popularity and vibrant atmosphere. Being very skeptical, I researched the builder of these so-called bowling alley lanes. His name is Robert Black. He's a Harvard graduate. He's a local builder in Silver City, having built the first jail that Billy the Kid would later escape from, and later become mayor for 2 consecutive terms. Here's one of his advertisements. Black Brothers, carpenters and builders, designs, plans, specifications, and estimates furnished on all classes of buildings. Special attention given to the erection of quartz mills, store buildings, and public buildings. Having superior facilities for all kinds of work, we are prepared to contract for and superintend the erection of buildings in all parts of the territory. When considering the construction of bowling alleys in the 1870s, it's important to understand that achieving a perfectly flat floor was indeed a challenge. But then I read this. Robert Black had the first planing mill in the New Mexico territory, having the parts shipped in sections from his native Massachusetts. Given the historical context of a frontier town like Silver City in the 1870s, with its saloons, dance halls, bowling alleys, and other entertainment venues, it's understandable that adolescent boys might be tempted to explore these establishments. I know temptation would have got the better hand with me, hands down. Not only am I certain Billy went bowling, but also Joseph, his brother. Why do I say this? Because he worked in the New Orleans Club after his mother died. He was taken in by the owner, Joseph Dyer, the proprietor, and worked serving liquor, errand boy, and most likely a pin boy, resetting the bowling pins. Now let me present this to you to ponder. If you were a teenager living in a city with saloons, dance halls, brothels, not to mention a bowling alley right outside your door on the same street you lived on, what boy in his adolescent mind wouldn't sneak out at night and partake of the entertainment? What about baseball? I thought I would include this as well. Approximately a week before the 4th of July in 1873, the town of Silver City established a baseball club, planning a game to take place on Independence Day. William's name isn't listed, however I'm sure he watched the game with the family. The first 9, C. Bennett, J. Affleck, A. M. Clay, C. Robbins, H. H. Deck, G. B. Wood, R. C. True, J. Yankee, and J. Abraham. The second 9, R. M. Kidder, E. S. McNulty, W. B. Bullard, W. Thompson, J. Bullard, Colonel Ledbetter, W. H. Eccles, R. B. Willison, and S.H. Eccles. Grounds on the head of Hudson Street. Match game, 4th of July, 4:00 p.m. It's highly likely William bowled since he lived in Silver City for nearly 2½ years, from age 13 and a half to almost 16 when he escaped from jail. Also, we have a picture where Billy is playing croquet, and then now the possibility of baseball.
If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about Billy the Kid in Silver City, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. And thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Billy the Kid. If you ever wanted to know about the history of White Oaks, New Mexico, I've got you covered. The site is whiteoaksnewmexicogoldrush.com.